Hey there, and welcome to the Happy Wife Mentor Podcast. I'm your host, Jenny Grimion, certified coach, podcaster, mom of 3, and happy wife of 19 years. I help busy women in their 40s get their spark back in their marriages without any effort from their husbands. If you're ready to get happy and get the love and connection back that you desire, then you're in the right place. Here, I'll share tips and strategies that helped me go from meh in my marriage to thriving and more connected than ever before. Are you ready, friend? Grab a LaCroix and let's get started. Hey there, and welcome back to the show. I am so excited that you are joining me here today. We are going to be talking about key number 7 today in our mini-series on how to have love and connection in marriage. And key number 7 is to practice gratitude. I don't know about you, but you've probably always heard, hey, you need to be grateful. And I knew that I needed to be grateful, but I really didn't understand the power of gratitude, especially in marriage, and how that focusing on it would really shift things so drastically. So I think this is a really important key, and I hope that you will find a lot of value today for what we're going to talk about. For me, I found that it was easy for me to focus on the things that were not going right, that I didn't like, or I felt like maybe there was things about my husband that he needed to change. And I just found myself in a funk all the time, just kind of focused on the negative. And if you can relate to this, you know that when you start feeling this way, it's just a spiral and it's really hard to get out of it. They say that humans think the same things every day. Like we have tens of thousands of thoughts a day. And I don't even know, I think it's like 80% of our thoughts are on autopilot. Same thoughts every day. It's easy to find yourself in a trap. All you can see is the negative and things that aren't going right. Even though you love your husband, especially as women, I just find that there's just this innate thing in our human flesh that just causes us to see the negatives. This is why practicing gratitude and what I'm going to teach you today is so important. And I know for me, it just a total mindset shift that over time really starts to shift and is so very powerful if you just give this a chance and you actually implement what I'm going to teach you today. So today I am going to give you 3 steps to practicing gratitude in your marriage, and I hope that it's going to bless you today. Step number 1, it's going to be to shift your focus with gratitude. So we have this thing called the Reticular Activating System, which is how our brain perceives things. And when you start noticing and naming the good in your marriage, then your brain, the reticular activating system, is naturally going to start filtering for more of that. So for example, if you've ever noticed, when you get a new car, let's just say you get a new Toyota Highlander and it's white. Probably before getting that car, you never noticed Toyota Highlanders anywhere. But when you get the white Toyota Highlander, isn't it funny how you start noticing white Toyota Highlanders everywhere when you go around town? It's crazy. I know I've had this happen so many times. And it's the same thing with gratitude in your marriage. When you start focusing on these things that he's doing right and what's going right, you're going to start noticing more of it. So this means little things that he's doing. What you can start out with is keeping a list of what he's doing right. So like, for instance, does he take out the trash? Does he make your coffee for you in the mornings? Is he handy? Is he able to fix things around the house that you might have had to hire out before? Does he go to work every day? I mean, if you are just really in a tough spot right now and you don't see him doing anything right, is he consistently going to work and providing income for the family? That's a great place to start. I mean, we take that for granted sometimes, but that's actually really, really important. Start to make a list of the things that he's doing right, even if it's something small, and you're going to start to notice more of it. Step number 2 is going to be to express it to him, either out loud to him or in writing. And I would recommend a text message. And I encourage you to do this every single day. My challenge to you is to write out 3 things a day that he's doing right and tell him. Either, like I said, say it to his face out loud, or you could text it to him. Again, the act of expressing gratitude to him and for him is not only going to make him feel good and really start to make him feel appreciated, but it's also going to soften your heart. And again, like I said in step number 1, it's going to cause you to start noticing more things that he's doing right and that are going right in the marriage. And then my third step is to make gratitude a habit and not just a one-time thing. So I recommend you keep a journal, especially when you start this process, and start to make it a habit, like part of your morning routine. If you sit down for a quiet time in the morning, start to write out 3 things every day that you are grateful for in your marriage and with your husband. Over time, it just changes the culture of your marriage. It changes it to a culture of appreciation versus automatic criticism and complaining, honestly, which is just honestly kind of a part of the normal human experience, and where a lot of our brains typically want to go to is the negative. But if you really embrace this challenge and this daily habit and ritual, you're going to notice so many things start to shift. So let's recap. The 3 steps that I have for you today to practice gratitude are: step number 1, shift your focus with gratitude. And let's remember that the reticular activating system in your brain is going to start focusing on what you focus on. So when you focus on good in your marriage, your brain is naturally going to start to look for more of it, and you're going to notice more of it. Step number 2 was to express it. Tell him every day, either to his face, out loud, or in a text message, 3 things that you're grateful for that he has done that day and you appreciate. And then the third step is going to be to make gratitude a habit and not just a one-time thing. Keep a journal that you can write in every single day, 3 things that you're grateful for your husband and in your marriage, things that he's doing right, and you're going to start to see so many things shift. So my challenge for you today is to go ahead, get your pen and paper out, and write down 3 things that your husband is doing right now that you can be grateful for and that you can share with him that you're grateful for. And I want you to text it to him or tell him today, "Hey, honey, I am so thankful that you took out the trash. Thank you so much for doing that." Or, "Hey, I just want to tell you, thank you so much for providing for our family. I know that your job is intense and you're just a steady provider for the family. And I just want to say thank you for all you do for us." And watch things start to shift. I hope this helped you today. And I hope that you got some tips on how to really use gratitude as a power tool in your marriage. If this helped you in any way, I would love to hear from you. Reach out to me at coaching@jennygrimion.com. You can always email me there. I'd love to hear your takeaways, or feel free to also DM me on Instagram at Jenny Grimion. I'd love to hear from you. I cannot wait to see you back here at the same place and the same time next week. Take care and see you soon.
Hey girl, I hope this podcast episode blessed you today. If it helped you in any way, I would so appreciate it if you shared it with a friend. Sharing is caring, and it's the best way for you to support me in this work. I would also love to hear from you. You can DM me on Instagram at Jenny Grimion, and you can also join my free Facebook community at the Happy Wife Club with Jenny Grimion. So go do something fun for yourself today, and I'll see you right back here next week.